Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So I had a 3 delivery load of these concrete pieces. This is the largest one of all of them, and it was being delivered to this job site here in Indianapolis. So I picked it up in Tucson, Arizona. There was 11 pieces total. 8 went to Casper, Wyoming. They were stacked on the trailer. So 8 went to Casper, Wyoming, and then 2 went to West Salem, Wisconsin, and this last piece went to Indianapolis, Indiana. So, doing this video for the broker and for my insurance company. Yeah, I lost my damn cap on my rim. Anyways, they, at this job site, I'm not going to say the broker or the company, but they refused this bench. It's a big concrete bench. And you can see like a little ledge underneath there. But now this is interesting. So my straps, because I had to tarp the whole load, and I pulled my tarps off and everything this morning when I got here. But when I loaded at the shipper in Tucson, they told me to take my straps, these straps, and go on the corners of the unit. So I ran, this is the same amount of straps I have. I mean, the unit's only 5,000 pounds. Well, not only, but 5,000 pounds. So I like to over secure my stuff. But I went on the corners, and then one in the middle, and then I ran 2 1-inch or 2-inch straps over the middle, because when you deal with DOT, excuse my dirty ass hands, yeah, my nails finally healing from working on my shop. So for DOT specs, from your first securement and your last securement, you have to have a secondary strap within 5 feet. So from the rear here, 5 feet, you have to have another strap. So instead of the shipper telling me to go over it, which I did, just going off of their specs, they should have had me just cut through the sides right there, but I'm going to show you. So the customer refused the load. So we're still kind of in the middle of figuring out what to do. So I'm actually bringing this back to my shop in Burlington, Wisconsin. And this is how they should have had me secure it. I assumed, because, well, not assumed, I was told actually that the units themselves are secured to the crate or to the pallet. Now you can see how beefy the pallet is, right? But they have 1-bys securing the corners, and the unit itself is way too big inside that case or crate, if you want to call it. And then they stapled it. They didn't do anything. So there's 2 bands. There's a band there that goes up over the top, and then there's a secondary band right there. That's it. And they're not metal, they're vinyl strap or banding. So I'll show you the reason why they refused the load. So this was a corner bracket like this. Can't wait to get home, take a shower. But you can see it's just staples, man. I don't understand how that's even possible. So you can see how this one is here. So this one must have went that way. So the wind and the tarp probably shifted it from here to here, because there is no, I'll go to the back. Like I said, I'm doing this video, so now I'm gonna have to file an insurance claim, I think, because this unit is $16,000, believe it or not. Yeah, see, that's how they have it. Same thing on this side. So that's it, there is no middle one. So this is how it really should be secured, not over the top of these flimsy ass, look at that, flimsy ass 1-bys. That's crazy. Anyways, they told me that they were refusing the load. Oh shoot, I got it over the strap. All right, hold on, I'm gonna release my strap. Now, the unit So this is how you protect yourself, guys. So we have Keep Trucking for our ELDs, and you can call your safety department at Motive or Keep Trucking, and you can ask them for a safety report on your equipment. So when I picked up in Tucson, Arizona, went to Casper, went to West Salem, Wisconsin, and then here to Indianapolis, I called my rep, Andrew. Well, he's not my rep, but a customer service rep. And I asked them if they could send me a report, because your computer system in your truck communicates with your ELD transponder and then your receiver and stuff like that. So they can actually see your speed. You know, they take your distance divided by how many hours is your speed. If you had rough braking or acceleration, all that stuff. So the guy told me, he says, no, you don't have any unsafe driving. There's no, you know, braking harsh or stuff like that. So what happened was, you could see where the unit actually slid, because there's nothing holding it inside here except for those little bands, that band and that band right there. And this is vinyl. I mean, see, look at how loose that is. That's crazy. For a 5,000 piece unit just to be floating in there, that's nuts. Anyways, you see my straps, super tight. Now, this is the... oh, okay, actually, let's get back. So the load did shift, not from harsh braking, it just shifted over time. I mean, I had a tarp so I couldn't see it, but this is not from hard braking. First off, if I would have hard broke, it would have went completely into the headache rack. And there's nothing, if I were to hard brake, there's no way this is gonna hold up. So this moved over the course of time because my straps went over the top, not onto the piece itself. So you can see from this point how much it shifted. However, look at how much room there is for this piece, man. I mean, there's a ton of room in there, man. I mean, it's just way too big. The crate, they should have fitted it. However, this is why they refused it. I know this is crazy. Because of that. So the tarp up this board was right here when we moved it. So the board was rubbing on the concrete, because I'm sure it's like a stained concrete or whatever. But this is the reason why. And if you can see it back here, it looks like nothing. But you can see down there where the board was rubbing. And I mean, you just don't. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted that they would refuse this because of this. Excuse my dirty ass hands. Sorry. I mean, it's like not even the size of my thumb. About the size of my pinky, actually. And then this little one right here. So it can be repaired, but so I don't know if I'm gonna have to file an insurance claim. But if that's the case, then anybody want to buy a $10,000 concrete bench? So, but that's it. That's the only thing. There's nothing else. There's no cracks in it. There's no other. I mean, it's like, that's just crazy to me, man. I mean, they could just buff this out and fill this in with an acrylic. I watched a few videos on YouTube. They actually just tape it and then they inject a product in here, and then it hardens, and you just sand it down and you restain it. So I don't know what the deal is, but they didn't unload it, and now I might have to file an insurance claim. So anyways, but see, just look at that. That's insane, man, to have this much weight held on by two bands at 5,000 pounds. That's just crazy to me. So they should have had me secure it the way that I did it now. So anyways, just keeping you guys posted on the fun of trucking. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.